Welcome to UK Voices 22. In a live interview that has sent shockwaves through the media landscape, Meghan Markle faced an unexpected and humiliating grilling from talk show host Andy Cohen. The Duchess of Sussex, known for her poised demeanour and controversial past, found herself on the defensive as Cohen pressed her on issues surrounding her royal life, personal choices, and allegations of being a difficult personality. This interview not only exposed the cracks in Markle's carefully curated public image, but also reignited debates about her role in the royal family and her ongoing quest for relevance in a world that seems to be moving on without her. From the moment the cameras rolled, it was clear that Andy Cohen was not going to hold back. With pointed questions and a no-nonsense attitude, he challenged Markle on her narrative of victimhood, suggesting that her actions often contradicted her claims of wanting to step back from royal duties for her mental health. As Meghan attempted to navigate the complex waters of her past, Cohen's relentless probing highlighted the contradictions in her story. Viewers were left wondering, is Meghan Markle truly a victim, or has she crafted a persona that thrives on drama and controversy? Cohen's first question set the tone for the interview. You often speak about your struggles, but how do you reconcile them with your current lifestyle? This direct confrontation caught Markle off guard, prompting her to stumble over her words as she attempted to defend her choices. The tension in the room was palpable, and it became increasingly clear that Cohen was determined to peel back the layers of Markle's carefully constructed narrative. As the interview progressed, the tension escalated. Cohen's inquiries ranged from Markle's strained relationships with family members to her controversial statements about the royal family. He didn't shy away from mentioning the backlash she faced after her explosive interview with Oprah Winfrey, where she painted a picture of a royal family steeped in racism and emotional neglect. With each question, Markle appeared more flustered, struggling to maintain her composure while facing the stark reality of public opinion. Critics have long argued that Markle has a knack for positioning herself as the underdog, yet her life choices often suggest otherwise. Living in a lavish mansion in California, surrounded by luxury and privilege, raises questions about the authenticity of her claims. Cohen cleverly pointed out that while she advocates for mental health awareness, her actions suggest a stark disconnect from the lives of ordinary people. This contradiction was palpable as the interview unfolded, with viewers increasingly skeptical of Markle's motives. The atmosphere grew even more charged when Cohen dared to challenge Markle's narrative on motherhood. He questioned her decision to step away from royal duties while simultaneously pursuing a career in Hollywood. Markle's response, which attempted to frame her choices as empowering, fell flat against Cohen's insistence that she had prioritized fame over family. This pivotal moment in the interview served as a reminder of the delicate balance Markle has been trying to maintain between her public persona and private life. As the discussion shifted to her podcast, Archetypes, Cohen pointedly questioned the impact of her celebrity status on the real conversations about race and gender. He suggested that her platform, rather than being a genuine effort to empower others, could be viewed as another means of self-promotion. Markle's defensiveness only fueled the fire, as viewers began to wonder whether her intentions were as altruistic as she portrayed. The interview took a particularly uncomfortable turn when Cohen brought up Markle's previous comments about mental health and isolation within the royal family. If you were so isolated, he asked, why did you choose to remain in the spotlight? Was it truly for your mental health, or was it for the attention? This question struck at the core of Markle's narrative, forcing her to confront the paradox of her situation. The audience could feel the tension rising as she struggled to justify her choices. Cohen further challenged Markle's portrayal of her relationship with the royal family, asking why she chose to air her grievances publicly instead of addressing them privately. Markle's response, filled with emotion, fell short of convincing viewers that she was merely seeking understanding. Instead, it raised more questions about her motivations, and whether she truly sought resolution, or simply wanted to amplify her voice. The discussion also touched on Markle's philanthropic endeavors, and Cohen's skepticism was palpable as he questioned the effectiveness of her initiatives. "Are you more focused on your brand than on making a real impact?" he asked. This pointed inquiry revealed a growing sentiment among the public that her advocacy might be more about personal gain than genuine altruism. By the end of the interview, it was evident that Andy Cohen's strategy had worked. He had managed to strip away the layers of Markle's carefully constructed narrative, revealing a woman who may not be the victim she claims to be. The interview concluded with an uncomfortable silence, leaving viewers questioning the authenticity of Markle's story and her continuous pursuit of public sympathy. In a world where public figures are often held to account, Markle's live interview with Cohen serves as a stark reminder of the complexities of fame, privilege, and the human experience. As the dust settles on this explosive exchange, one thing is clear: Meghan Markle's journey is far from over, and the questions surrounding her actions will continue to linger in the minds of the public. Whether she can reclaim her narrative remains to be seen, but for now, the humiliation she faced at the hands of Andy Cohen may define the next chapter of her controversial life. As viewers reflect on the interview, many are left to grapple with the implications of Markle's narrative. Is she an empowered woman breaking free from the constraints of royal life? Or has she become a prisoner of her own making, trapped in a cycle of controversy? The world continues to watch, and one thing is certain: Meghan Markle's story is far from over. The curiosity loop remains open, and the next chapter promises to be just as provocative and contentious as the last.